Hi there, good afternoon, and welcome to Universal Spiritualism Online Psychic Mediums. I am Anita, and some of you are familiar with how I work now. It's my last session, my last live here, and before Christmas. So I just start popping on. Let me know how you are, where you are, what you're up to, and what maybe you're doing over Christmas. And hi there, Tanita. I hope you're keeping well, Tanita. So as people start coming on, my car's ready here, and so it's a nice session before we end break for Christmas. Basically, I know there's lots of stuff taking place on this platform over Christmas as well. There's stuff on Christmas Day, so if you sort of feel a bit lonely on Christmas Day or a bit sort of disheartened because you may have lost someone that you love and not seeing the people that you want to sort of spend time with, then there are mediums we working on the platform throughout Christmas Day, which is sort of lovely. So pop in as you do feel inclined to do so. So you start popping. Hi there, Andrea. So Andrea Rees, welcome to you. And Tanita, welcome to you. So as you start coming on, it's nice to put a little emoji flag maybe where you are, which part of the world you're in. If you're in like a East Coast, West Coast, or whichever, or UK. So nice to know lots of places around the UK. Let's also pop on and work with me this afternoon. And I can see now a few people coming on. And what's nice today, it's the last session for myself working for Christmas. Hi there, Joe White. So welcome to your first time here. So welcome to you. So some of your names I do recognise, some names I don't recognise. It's nice to work with as many of you as possible as I can this afternoon for you. Now, how I work, and then you can get a feel for how I work. And it's a little tiny flag there. So Tanita, so I know you are. Am I right? South Africa. So there. Hi, Amy, to you. So hi, Amy. Good morning to you. So you must be somewhere in the state on the state somewhere there. So welcome to you. And hi there, Angela, Diane, and Bernadette Connolly. Now I know I'm sure I've recognised your name, Bernadette. So I know I think I've worked with you in the past. So welcome back. And I do quite often remember names. So I'm going to start to work now. Those that are regular to my slot, I do also do animal communication. So if you'd like to hear from an animal of yours, they can either be in spirit or they can be still in the physical body. And if in the physical body, we can chat in. You've maybe got a question you'd like to ask them how they feel about Christmas. It's quite interesting because at the moment I do have a number of dogs at home, and we're getting ready for Christmas tomorrow. So you're in Wales, okie dokie. So beautiful. Oh, so out in Lanzarote. So you get a nice bit of sunshine for yourself in Lanzarote there. So and away from cooking Christmas dinner. But my dogs are very aware, I will say to you, that something different is taking place at the moment at home here. And where my husband and I are like trying to keep doors locked because one of my dogs is a master opening doors. So basically, if she gets a chance, she'll be eating all our goodies before we do. Who's got a naughty dog like my dog? Right, so I'm going to start to work with you. So if you'd like me to work with one of your animals, all I need regarding animal is the animal's name, pet name, species, and whether they're in spirit or they're literally still in the physical body. And if they're in the physical body, you may have a question you want to ask them, so we can tap into that. So with that, I'm going to start working. So hi there, Christina, to you. Yes, thankfully, I'm keeping well, so all keeping good, which is good for you. And so Angela Diane, you are up in Manchester. I do like, I live down more the south coast, well, southeast I live. So I do love coming up that way. I must admit, I know Manchester's a bit further than Midlands, but I do actually like the Midlands. So let me see. I'm going to come to Joe White. Hi there, Joe. So you'd like a reading, and it's your first time on here, so my pleasure to give you a reading. And I feel very drawn here. I feel here I'm going to use some cards, but also I feel spirit also wants to gather with you to be here with you this afternoon for you, Joe. And I feel very much here, I feel very much a man from spirit wants to step forward to be with you. And I feel here do to be more of a grandfather and do a father figure to comes here for you. And I just feel here, it's a time of year with families often we gather and we sort of consider and think about the ones that have crossed over. And I just feel here again, it's a busy time of year for people this time of year, Christmas. But I feel here's that your grandfather, I do want to say on mother's side of the family, I feel comes here for you, okay? That all is well in spirit, I want to say to you, okay? But I feel here now, Joe, I do want to put a card for you. So see the energy that is around you for the next, say, 7 to 10 days. And I very much like working with the tarot when I start to find the energy that is around us. I myself, I pull a card every day for myself here. Now for you, Joe, I have just pulled the Ace of Pentacles, which is a very nice card, I want to say, Joe. Okay, it's much about abundance, about when we talk about pentacles and coins and practical aspects in life, I want to say, Joe, okay? And we are coming now, obviously, towards the close of 2024. And this card is an excellent card for anyone who gets the Ace of Pentacles. It's about, when I say new beginnings, I don't mean new beginnings in relationships. It's about new new beginnings, new starts, new plans. This is an excellent card for you, Joe, if you are contemplating, considering something new in your life. So you may be, as we're coming to the close of 2024, considering, say, 2025 and what you want to be doing differently. It's about making constructive plans for next year for yourself. So again, it's very much again around learning and around studying and bringing new aspects in. So if you are sort of considering, contemplating doing something new, learning something new, bring a new trade, a new skill to your repertoire, so to speak, excellent energy for you. So again, obviously things are sort of closing down now for the Christmas break. It's a brilliant card for you, I want to say to you, if you are considering and want to be doing something new for the future. Again, so I wouldn't sort of park it for too long for you regarding this card. So great energy for you. I'm also going to pull one more card for you. So if you're inclined here, okie dokie, you can relate. Okay, so I'm very sorry to read that you've just recently lost your husband, and I think here for any loss is tragic, but especially it always seems more poignant when we come to this time of year. So new beginnings, I want to say to you. So contemplate again here is practical aspects, very much here the Ace of Pentacles, practical aspects where you may be thinking, I want to try this, want to do something new. It's a good energy, I want to say, around you for that. And I just feel here, as I can feel here, that man from spirit that does gather to be with you, I want to say to you. And they just give me the word here, all is well. And I'm not saying it's always well for you down here, but all is well with them, I want to say to you up there, as I feel that the essence of them coming through here for you. They also make me aware, your husband, that you have little signs, little symbols that they are letting you know their presence is around you, is what they're making me aware. So I don't know if you found some little, I've just been shown small white feathers. So if you're finding some small white feathers, I want to say to you, let yourself understand that is a message coming from your husband, I want to say to you, okay? And again here, goes to 2025, start to consider what it is you want to be doing, practical tasks for yourself. So Joe, so I do hope that helps you, and I'm very sorry obviously for your loss as well. So I'm going to come here now. I'm going to come to Donna Roy. So hi there, Donna. Just peg up your question. And Little Bo, somebody says about Bo. I've seen, I know what Bo looks like now. I've seen an image of him recently. So very beautiful, very handsome, I have to say. Is in pain when he's coughing, and what might be causing it. So just have a little feel here. Now, what I feel with him, I do feel. My pleasure, Joe. I'm sort of obviously thinking of you at this time, okay? Now, with Little Bo, I will say to you, and I know certain animals can have, like us, higher pain threshold and lower pain threshold. And I feel with Little Bo, I don't want to say he's in severe pain, because I do not feel that he is, but I do feel he's a bit uncomfortable when he is coughing. And I feel the cough comes as I feel the cough as I work and feel him. It feels to really come from his throat as well. Something like the cough may feel to come, say, more from the chest area. I feel with me it's coming from his throat area. I do feel as he coughs a little tender in his stomach area. That's what I feel. Now, what I'm feeling, Donna, he coughs when he first gets up. I actually feel, Donna, it's not an emergency trip to the vet, I want to say to you, but I do feel it wouldn't hurt to get him just checked over, because I feel here, I feel like we get colds, we get viruses. I actually feel he's got some sort of bit of a cold, bit of a virus around him. Potentially, what I feel, if you understand the word kennel cough, I feel something like along those like a kennel cough issue that I'm picking up on me. Doesn't feel to be too severe, but I know dogs like us can get colds, and that's what I feel it is. I don't feel it's not an emergency. It's definitely not, but I feel here, if it doesn't clear up, Donna, I would get him checked over once the Christmas period, I'm going to say, just passed over. Get him checked. Okay. Oh, okay. Does he? I would just get him checked over. I'm feeling more along the lines of like the kennel cough, like the virus I feel here. I know it's not coming from his heart, I want to say to you. It's more to be coming from his throat here. As I feel him cough, it just feels like the kennel cough, and I feel that's why I feel a bit tender in my stomach as he does cough. It's Christmas tomorrow. I would say to you, let the Christmas pass, and then when it's not emergency hours, get him checked over. That's what I want to say to you. So I don't feel it's anything serious, but I just feel it could be like us. Sometimes we need a bit of support medication to clear up what is taking place, and that's what is taking place with your Little Bo. And I do know here he's not in excruciating pain, but he's a little bit of discomfort, as I want to say to you. So I would wouldn't go jumping straight for the X-rays. I would go more inclined first of all, just to get him checked over. The vet listened to his chest, put the stethoscope on his chest, listen to his heart, listen to his chest. That's what I feel, and possibly give him some antibiotics, because I also feel, Donna, I feel on occasion, not massively, but I feel on occasion that he feels to sneeze as well. I want to say to you. So I know a little bit. So for me, I feel like I've got a bit of a cold on him and probably a little bit of an infection that needs clearing up. So wait till Christmas, the A&E is over, and I would say to you, get him checked over. So, and have a lovely Christmas, Donna, okay, and enjoy your time with little Bo. Let me see here. Hi there. So I'm going to come here to, Denise. Hi there, Denise Marie. So hi there, Denise. Welcome to you, to this platform, and to myself. And I don't think I've actually worked with you before, Denise. So I don't know if I heard your name before, so you may have come on, but not actually seen myself work before. So welcome to you. So let me see here. As I start to work with you, Denise, I just feel here, very much, I want to go to mediumship more for you. So I think it's time I feel that our loved ones do gather from spirit to be with us. I want to say to you, okay, and I feel here, again here, I feel a few of this here. I feel I've got females that want to come through to connect with you. I want to say to you this afternoon, Denise, for much here, I do feel I want to go to potentially like a mother figure around you. Okay, so I don't know if your grandma feels much like a mother to you at the same time. I just feel that sort of mother energy. She comes in here for you to be with you. I want to say to you, okay, and also being made aware. So again, from the spirit side of life, I've sort of shown me here you contemplating, thinking about family members that have crossed over, that no longer here to be with us, is what they're making me aware of. I also, it's your grandmother, okay, she feels very, I'm going to say what she feels like for me, she feels a bit like my own mum, my own nan, sorry, that my mum is still here, but my grandma just feel much like a mother as well when she was here for me, and I just feel here with her, it's on that sort of, that side of the mum's side of the family, I feel very much here, that's where she comes here for you. And again, as I said here, I know it's a time when we do contemplate and consider those that have no longer here, but she has this image I want to say to you, it's like, I'm not seeing you having, say, sleepless nights, but it feels like here when we start to rest, your time we're going to bed, you're getting a bit sleepy, they come into your mind. So I don't know if that connection, they are coming to your mind, you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. I want to say to you, okay, so that everybody here that they gather here for you. I also feel to say there's a birthday. I feel again here, I'm not quite sure if it's around Christmas or just after Christmas, but I feel there's a birthday, and I feel before Christmas. So it may just have passed, the birthday must have just passed, but it may have a birthday just not long past. I want to say to you, okay, and happy birthday, Joyce, for that. But I didn't go back to that aspect I was saying, just back to go, that point when we're not quite awake, we're not quite asleep, we're going to bed here and relaxing, and they feel to be joined to be with you. I want to say to you, okay. And I'm very much here to be given an image there from your grandma. I don't feel your grandma was particularly like my nan, not particularly religious, but did believe in the afterlife and believes in Jesus Christ. I just feel this feel of belief comes in with your grandma. But what I'm being shown, if when on your mum's, okay, just feel your mum's birthday, okay, that's lovely. So I just feel here and it was a birthday, and I wasn't sure, say, if it was just before or just after Christmas, and she said no, it's just before the Christmas. That's your mum's birthday. So which is lovely to know that it's sort of the world of spirit still aware of birthdays that take place, down here once they've even passed over. And also feel here you're your grandma. I know I don't want to. Lots of grandmas do baking, but I know here your grandma is a baker. I want to say to you, okay, because I feel here she's showing me here there's a cake I want to be making. So she's someone who would celebrate the birthdays. You make a big thing of the birthdays. It's important. She's saying to me here not to forget the birthdays. It's like I just want to be celebrate what she's saying to me, all that is good in life. Now I'm going to go to this image that she has given me. So this may not be necessarily from choose. That's one of my favourites, I have to say. Cheesecake. I've not had one for a long time, but I do love cheesecake. So I know she's a baker, and she presents it to me so beautifully. So I know here, as I say, it's crafted very well. She brings it here to give to you. She presents it to me. But this image I want to say to you. So I don't know if this is just. I just give you an image that she's showing me in my mind's eye here. I don't know if at some point you would have watched with her, or she would have gone to church. But I'm seeing like a choir singing, and it feels like I'm singing the Christmas carols. I want to say, okay, and it's just an image that she's given me. I know she doesn't. Your grandma doesn't feel particularly religious in church every Sunday, so to speak. But this image I want to say, of watching the chapel and the church and the singing of the choir and the carols feels very beautiful. I want to say, she's giving that feeling of loving to hear the carols, which is making me aware, I want to say to you, okay? And also feel her here, again here, she's just let you know, I'm here, I love you all very much, which she's saying to me, okay, I love you all very much. Catholic, oh, okie dokie. Well, then that actually, thanks for validating that, Denise, because I've just given you the image that she was showing me, and I could see it's like beautiful cathedral church here, beautiful the abbey and the singers. So I know here it feels very, very poignant, I want to say to you, to hear the song, to hear the carols, the singing, and I can feel just, you know, when you sometimes you just hear the angelic choir, that's the singing she's making me hear, allow me to hear, not from in spirit, but from when she was down here, of actually loving that, which she's saying to me, to hear the carols. And again here, I feel with her for some reason here, I want to put some as an upbeat Christmas song that you must have played yourself, like yourself, because so I want to be putting that upbeat Christmas song down here as we have Christmas meals, which is making me aware, I want to say to you, okay? So know all is well. She recognises your mum's birthday, and it's just lovely the family can all gather, I want to say to you, and still be together. So lots of love, I want to say to you, for you, Denise, from your grandma in spirit there, as she's come to be with you for the Christmas festivities, I want to say to you, okay? Now I'm just be drawn here now, to just bear with me. You're very welcome to keep putting your messages in the chat, I want to say to you, because obviously, as more people come on, put their messages in the chat, messages move up. So again, I just will be jumped out someone who's drawn to me as your messages come up, and I hope I'll get to as many as possible. Now I'm going to come here to Tanita. I want to say, okay, and I feel very much here, Tanita, very much here. Sort of, I've worked with you a few times before now, but I feel very drawn for you today. I want to say, okay, to come here. It feels very, very poignant, very important. I want to say to you here, because I know here I do have both your dad and your boyfriend with you in spirit. And the interesting thing is, as they come through to be with you, I want to say to you, your boyfriend I feel he's present on my right, and I feel your dad's present to me on the left side. For me, it doesn't matter where they come into, the way I can feel both of them standing here together, I want to say to you, okay? And I know here, the feeling I get, I don't feel that it would have been friends, Tanita, when they was here together, but I'm seeing them like, you know, they support each other, I want to say to you, up there in the spirit side of life, that way I'm making me aware of. And I feel it's your dad who wants to come through to chat with you first, and your boyfriend's very much there, but he's honouring your father. I'm going to say, okay, he's allowing your father to speak to you first. And because I know here, it feels here, some time has gone by now since dad has passed, but I know here it's very raw right now. So it's making me aware, I want to say to you, okay? It just feels here because I know there's an anniversary of his passing that feels to be coming around very soon. I'm going to go to January for you for this, is what's making me aware. Now, I don't know if also I'm being made aware of, I don't know if on the anniversary of dad's passing here, it feels like we're doing some sort of memorial. So it's a date that your dad is marking out to me. As I look at the date, I want to say to you, of dad's passing. And again here, your dad's a lovely man, I want to say to you, okay? And again, he's just standing, he's showing himself here, just standing here. And I know your dad's not someone who wants to work outside, but he's showing himself being outside. So I know dad would very much like to have been outside, okay? And there's an image here, what he's showing me, I don't know if it's like where he would have lived or a place dad would have loved to go or even taken you to. It's like an open, it's a very wild, natural space. I'm not seeing mountains or hills, I'm seeing a very open, almost like flat, rugged landscape where he stands there. And he shows me himself standing here. And it's almost like he shows me, like I'm seeing his back and he's just looking in front of him. It's a beautiful memory he's given me. He's just standing here outside, fresh air, I can breathe, I am well. He feels much, I want to say to you, the guardian. So when I say the guardian, I'm looking down here now at you, at your mum. There feels to be a brother as well, and so there's a man he also takes to look after, to take care of, is what it's making me aware of. I know here there feels to be a trip coming up on a Sagittarius Tanita. So it's a trip for the family, or a trip that's taking place because maybe it's to do with Christmas, I want to say to you, okay? It was the anniversary on the 10th of January. It's not very long here, but I just feel here like with this coming through here. It felt like the ritual was probably the right word, because I felt it was doing some sort of memorial, something was being done for him. And it feels like, I want to say to you here, your dad's enjoyed it, is telling me enjoyed it, because also with your dad, there feels like it's one of those people, he's not particularly serious in about life, how he was here, but it certainly means he likes to think done a certain way, tradition, I'm going to say to you. And it feels like these traditions feel very important for your father, what is making me aware, I want to say to you, okay? And it just feels here like what he's showing me, like metaphorically, he's putting all his arms out and he's gathering you and your mum and just hugging you all in, I want to say to you, and holding you all close. I also know here there feels to be dogs in spirit as well, that they come through to be, and daddy's the guardian of those as well, is what is making me aware of, okay? And again, I mentioned that this trip that seems to be coming up was very, very important, poignant. I also know your daddy's making me aware, and we'll come to your boyfriend in a moment because he's standing very patiently wrapping his fingers. But dad, I will say to you, I know you've been speaking to dad, I want to say to you, so speaking to dad mind to mind here, and daddy's listening, I want to say to you, okay? And it feels here daddy's feeling quite excited for you, I want to say to you, okay? So I feel like so plans that have been taking place, and he's saying to me, dare to dream, almost, I'm going to say to you, okay? Dare to dream feels important for you right now. So the dreams you may be having is important that you dare to dream, and don't when I say don't wait, it's like you don't hold yourself back for other people. It feels very important, I'm going to say to you, okay? And I'm going to come here to your boyfriend now and say to you, okay? And he just, and this again, it's not so I could probably validate for you when he was here, but what he's showing me is, I know what I feel. I don't know if the two of you had spoken about getting married or getting engaged, I want to say to you, because it feels a commitment that he's making to you, I want to say to you. And I know he's now in spirit, and the commitment will be different, say, than being here, is what he's making me aware of. But he's actually showing me, I want to say to you, okay, Tanita, being down on one knee, I want to say to you, okay? So again, I know he's in spirit, but it's almost like I want to say to you, he's making that promise to you, that promise of commitment to you. He wants to say to me, to you, just how much he loved you and adored you, and he wasn't always able to express and say those words to you when he was here. He said, I didn't find it easy to be able, or comfortable to be able to say some of the words I wanted to say to you, is what he's making me aware of, okay? He loves your hair. You take me to your hair straight away. I would say to you, Tanita, so if you've changed it, done something to your hair, I will say colour feels slightly different to him, but he's loving your hair right now, I'm going to say to you, okay? And again, here, like I want to say to you, I know he's giving this word here about broken promises, and that feels broken promises from when he was here, and after he passed over, I want to say to you, okay? I do for it's a job, I want to say to you, in Dubai, I want to say to you, that is making me aware of. But again, your boyfriend here, I want to say to you, he just back to me, I want to say to you, okay, he had moments, what he said to me, I'll say like being romantic, but they'd be like, for him, be like those silly moments, what he calls them, but it's there within him. And he's just showing me now, if he could go back in time, I want to say to you, and again, none of us can go back in time. If I could go back in time, it's like he's showing me being down on one knee, I'm going to say to you, okay, and making that promise to you, and he's asking you to forgive him as well, I'm going to say to you. So I feel here's some forgiveness that he's asking to come in for you, okay? Dad is listening regarding the guardians that you are asking for, okay? So I know very much here listening. I also feel as well here, I know again birthdays in your family. I don't know if we want November more, but it's markings of birthdays, anniversaries also I will come to in November as well. What Dad is making me and your boyfriend's making me aware of, okay? And again here, I just, your boyfriend is giving me, I don't know if he was a bit of a creative painter, drawer. He's giving me like an image, a painting, an image. And again, I don't think he even done this when he was here, but I'm presenting with it's like a painting, like he's drawn for you. And again, here, there feels to be some, as I look at this paint, explore the painting, what he's done for me, there feels to be like, so he showed me a map. So I feel here, what this is for, it's not so much about you going to Dubai here, but I know when he was here, you and him would have discussed going places, doing things, and traveling, I want to say to you, okay? So that's where I feel that where he's coming for this for you, okay? So lots of love from your dad. All is well with him. He's hugging all of you, say to your mum and yourself, and he's doing okay where he is now. And knows with grandma up there is making me aware of, okay. And again, your boyfriend here, there's that promise that he wants to give to you. He just, if you could go back in time, and again, that forgiveness aspect he's asking me for, and he wants you to know he does love you very, very much. He's want to say to you, okay. So do help Tanita. You have a nice Christmas, and please let me know. I want to say to you, it makes sense about your hair. Good. I could just see your hairs. I'm not sure what has changed, but I could see that there's been a change there for you. Okay, so lots of love to you. I hope you have a nice time with your parents, your mum, and just obviously sad for your loss as well. Right, I'm going to come here to Christina, because I know you're paying Christina. Christina Marie Harris. Hi there, Christina, to you. So you're still wrapping up. Send help. Yes, I shall send my little elves to help you. And the funny thing is, I remember when my kids were small, I'd be up till like 3 o'clock in the morning trying to wrap presents up, and then my youngest would be up at 4 o'clock. The joys of Christmas. And I think the most important thing is about Christmas, and this is for all of you, is the message of love. I'm going to say, okay, for all of us, and enjoy like even the wrapping up and the wrapping up and the shopping and all everything else. Just enjoy, because tomorrow, this time next week, it'll all be over and done with. And we'll all be thinking about New Year's and making those awful New Year's resolutions. So, Christina, I'm going to pull a card for you. I feel I want to be pull a soul card first of all for you. I want to say, okay, and also I feel with you, Christina, and I start to, and I sort of feel who gathers for me in the spirit side of love. I want to say, okay. And the funny thing is, not funny actually, but it's not usually. I've got a cat that steps forward to be with you on a stage, okay? And I do feel is a cat you've shared your life with at some point on a stage, okay? Because I feel here, and I don't know if this makes any sense to you at all, Christina, but I feel here there's a cat that's in your family on a stage, okay? And it feels like I've just gone out and I've not come back. Is what the feeling I'm thinking this cat. So this cat just makes me aware they've come here to be with you this afternoon. I also, as I feel the cat on a stage, okay, so I'm seeing who people-wise who may be with the cat on a stage, okay, who comes through to be up there with you. And I very much here do have on a stage, I've got a grandfather up there that comes in to be here with you as well, okay, it comes through very much here. And again, here, what is this? This is for grandfather, great-grandfather. I'm going to mum's side of the family on stage, okay, and I just feel like mum's side of the family, I do feel it feels like I know this gentleman's been is a good age when he passed the spirit. So I feel here, rather grandfather, actually say it's been a great-grandfather that comes here for you. So it's a family connection comes through here to be with you, okay? And I feel here again, I've just want to pull a card for you, a soul card. It's interesting. I didn't make this up, but you're still wrapping, send help. And the card I've pulled for you is adversity. And the strapline is, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And I'm not laughing at you, but I have to say, all my best lessons have comes from when I've made mistakes. Because I think when you make those mistakes, we all make mistakes, and hey ho, but we learn, that didn't work, we tried different ways of doing it. So I feel here, do I want to give this word adversity to you, I want to say to you, for challenges for all of us. Is what it's the challenges in our life that take us out of our comfort zone, and it's out of that comfort zone where the magic really begins to happen in our lives, I want to say, okay. So I want to take this card for you, Christina, into 2025, I want to say, okay, because I feel here with you, it's not so much the word adversity I want to bring for you, but it's more to say about you learning to step outside your comfort zone sometimes. Because I feel here, often in life we can put our own needs on hold because we are looking after family members, we have children, we have aging parents sometimes, and our own needs get sort of lost along the way a little bit. And I feel here with this card for you, it's about you. I feel you're very good at multitasking. You manage everything that's on the to-do list. You get it all done. But I actually feel here for you, it's about having a little bit of confidence in yourself, a bit of Dutch courage, where you're going to actually sort of push yourself outside of your comfort zone, I want to say, okay, because it's outside that comfort zone where I think the magic really starts to happen. And I feel here's where I want to take you, because I feel there's a lot of hidden talents within you, I want to say, okay, a lot of depths that to dig, I want to say, to dig deep in yourself and to find the true essence of, I want to say to Christina, because I feel here sometimes we get a bit lost along the way of the to-do list for everybody else. And I just want to say to you, tap into next year, literally, tap into your hidden depths and step out of your comfort zone. Because I feel here next year, I feel should you want to, it could be a year for you to fly yourself, I want to say, okay, by trying new things. And I feel I want to bring new things, new experiences for you, I want to say, okay. So I do hope, Christina, that helps you. Right, let's see who I am drawn to next. So just come here. Let me see. I'm going to come to. Actually, right. So here, let's just see. Oh, Daisy. Okay, I've seen around that house. Okay, so Christina, would that, because Daisy Duke, I don't know if I saw come in for you as well as Sage. Okay, so so I just feel here that's where I want to go with that for you. Okay, now I'm going to come here to Keith J.K. Jones. So hi there, Keith. Tap into your dad. Okay, there, Keith, for you. So just so we tap into your dad on Sage. Okay. Now, am I right, Keith, that your dad is in spirit? So if you're still here, Keith, let me know, and I can do a tap into your dad for you on a Sage. Okay. All right. Now, what I feel as I just tap into your dad on a Sage, Keith, what I feel with him, I don't think one of these men who could be a little bit I don't say quiet, but sometimes like he keeps a lot of things to himself on a Sage. Okay, so Keith, hi there, Keith. So I just feel here with Dad as I tap into him. I feel one of these people. He's not someone who I will say to you, he feels like, when I say he's got broad shoulders, I don't mean he's a big man. I feel he's got broad shoulders because he'd be one of these people who keeps a lot of things inside of himself on a Sage. Okay, but I feel he's someone who doesn't really want to worry other people. It's the feeling that he gives me on a Sage. I tap into him, and I feel here I'm looking at him. I'm just looking sort of through your dad's eyes as I tap in with your dad on a Sage. Okay, and he feels a very mindful man as well on Sage. He's in spirit. Okay, so I just feel as though he's in spirit too. I feel very mindful man as I sort of sits here with me. So he feels very observant. He looks at things that's taking place. Sort of, just being, being part of the family, the conversations, just being there. And he's not someone on stage who's got masses of opinions at times. But you ask him, he'll tell you the truth. But just sort of, it's what he's showing on a stage. Okay. Now I feel here as I feel Dad's essence as he comes in here to be for you, Keith. I feel he's making me aware. This is more I want to say to you for you down here. Feels lots of changes have taken place on a Sage. Okay. Since Dad's been passed over, and the feeling that Daddy's given me on a Sage. Okay, I don't know if sometimes it's not. Sometimes we can feel like things are stacking up for us. Things, I guess, getting a bit on top of us, just a bit weighed down. And I feel it's giving the feeling I want to say for you at times. You feel a bit weighed down by certain stuff around you. It's not even like physical things, just by what's life taking its toll. Sometimes it was making me aware of. And again, he just said to me, "Have you heard?" Now, just bear I'm going away. Where have I heard? Because I actually heard him say to me, "Have you heard?" And then my brain started to think what he was actually saying to me. So I know here there feels, I want to say to you, I think it's like a message in the family. I want to say to you, okay, so it's like a conversation that's taking place within the family. So I would say to you, information. I don't know if it's a letter or some information about another family member. I want to say to you, okay, what I'm being made aware of from your father. So that's what have you heard? So I feel something's taken place. I don't know if I'm not saying it's a negative or a positive. It's taken place within the family, extended family you may not have seen. I want to say to you. So there's a feeling that Daddy's given me, and he said, "Have you heard?" And I feel, as I extend that a bit more, I do feel, have I heard from? I want to say the word auntie to you. So I don't know if this is a case here where since Dad's been passed over, sometimes the families lose a little bit of connection sometimes is what is making me feel. So I feel, have you heard? I do feel it's like a reconnection. I want to say to you, down here, your dad's let me know from spirit. I want to say to you, okay. Oh, you saw him in your dream. Oh, bless him. Okay, because then because I can't take that word away that I heard. He said to me very clearly, "Have you heard?" So I don't know even if that dream you heard him speak to you, I want to say to you, because I know there's words that your dad was trying to tell me, and my brain kicked in. So just listen to the words sometimes, and those words come into our mind. We're having a conversation with ourselves, we have but it's spirit talking with you. So I just know here, go back and listen to Dad again on a stage, okay? Because just feels here again. He said to me, "Have you heard?" And I feel like a message that's coming from someone else in the family that was making me aware of it. And I felt it to be able to say, "Oh, your auntie. Oh, right, okay, Keith, okay." Because I feel here that's what right, okay. Then it does, because it feels right for me now on a stage. I wasn't right, I was feeling it, but I just heard him say, "Have you heard?" So I know here. So I do first again about auntie, okay, which feels, I want to say nice. I want to say to you for Dad, because what I'm seeing here, they feel to be together as well up there. I want to say to you, okay. I also know of your father again. I don't feel Dad. I know we've got Christmas coming up tomorrow, but I don't feel Dad would have made a great big thing about Christmas. It is what it is. He likes his dinner, he likes his food. But I feel he's like he's just making me aware of more just like general chit chat. I want to say to you, okay. I just want to be here talking with you, but I also feel what is showing me. I'm looking at there feels to be in the family down here. There's two birthdays that feel very close to each other. Okay, so the dates feel very close to each other, not the year, but the actual dates, the months these two birthdays come to very close, possibly 2 weeks apart, is what it's making me aware of, is what it's saying to me. Okay, I also feel that dad knows, I'm getting the feel of your dad a little bit more now here as well, because your dad feels, I want to say to you, I'm not going to put him down as a mechanic, but he feels very good with his hands. I will say, so I know it's someone who can literally, because what I feel is showing me, I don't know if you've still got these, Keith, but there feels to be, he's showing me some of his tools, I want to say, okay? So as I see the tools that he's showing me, these feels more like tools to work on a car than they do to work, so I'm doing woodwork or plastering. But it's just going to be a message of these, he's showing me these tools, I will say, okay? So I don't know if it was the keeper of the tools, and he's laughing with that as I ask that question, because I just feel here, I know your dad's one of these people, he's like quite, he knows what he's got tools-wise, what he's making me aware of, I say, okay? And he just shows me that aspect. And again here, what is very when he was here, your dad was a very practical man, I want to say to you, okay? He is well, I want to say to you, show me that he is well. And again here, I don't know, again, well, this could be for someone else as I feel this message there, because this could be someone's coming through for you. Because is there a connection, Keith, to I know Jones is a Welsh name, but to Ireland? Because for some reason your dad has suddenly jumped me. Oh, he works on cars, on your granddad's car. Well, he's showing me. I knew it was tools for cars and not tools, say, for woodwork, which showing me. And you feel like your dad, I don't say he's going to label them all, but he knew what they're all for and had to use them. But the thing I want to say to you, just before your dad goes, and I'll give you what he's showing me. So my interpretation is to take me to Ireland, but he's given me a four-leaf clover, and I thought this is something around the clover on the station. So just sit with consider the four-leaf clover, the clover. Symbol of good luck, I want to say to you, and that's what your father gives me, I want to say to you, okay? And your dad just feels, I want to say to you, a wonderful, wonderful man. He feels a lovely man, I want to say to you, okay? And I want to say very much what it's making me feel, I want to say to you, he feels very much, I want to say to you, at peace, all right, which feels again with your father. I also feel him here, not someone who'd like gone on about religion a great deal, but again, he has his belief and his faith is what's making me aware of when I say, okay, and all is well with him, and he loves you to the moon and back. And I know, as I said, he's talking to you. So if you think you imagine it, you're not, because he's actually talking to you. Is what's making me aware of on the stage, okay? So I do hope, Keith, that helps you, okay? So I'm going to come here to Elsa. I've seen Elsa Hag. Hi there, Elsa. I'm looking at your little cat. You've got a little cat there. I'm looking at your cat. So let me just tap into you for you. Know more about a cat in spirit visiting my daughter at night. Okie dokie. So you've got a cat. Like more about a cat in spirit visiting my daughter at night time. All right, yeah. Now, first, I would like to say to you, again, I know you can't really necessarily reply because you're typing in here. I know your dad, Keith, essence of that man, wonderful father. I'll say to you, just a man that's just there, like my granddad, just always there, and that's all you need to know. Just there, he's saying to me, and he's still there now. Right, the cat that comes to your daughter, Elsa. Now, first, I will say to you, Elsa. Does it worry your daughter? Does it scare your daughter? Animals always come through like for healing and for messages of upliftment and all this aspect. But obviously, if it is worrying your daughter, I would say to you, we'll ask the cat. I would say to you, obviously, not to bother your daughter, especially when she's sleeping. I would say to you, it can break her sleep up. Now, what I feel here with you, Elsa, there's a couple of aspects around this. What I'm picking up on for your daughter. Yes, she did. Okay. Right. Now, what I'm feeling, what I feel with your daughter, I actually feel your daughter potentially has the ability, I want to say, to communicate. I would call her a medium. She feels to be communicating with animals, not in spirit, I will say to you, okay? Your daughter was right, I want to say to you, an empath herself. So someone who, and again, I don't know how old she is, so again, obviously, what I feel with her, depending on her age, I would, if you don't know how to do this, I would get in the habit of teach your daughter to ground herself. I want to say to you, okay, because what I feel is taking place with your daughter, she just feels a natural empath, and she's picking up. Oh, she's 27. Okay, so thank you for putting that in there for me. Okay, that's good. So I would say to her, old enough to understand and old enough to do. So I would chat with her, and I actually feel whether your daughter wants to be or not, she may not want to 17. Okay, still old enough to understand, but young. I would say she's still young. And when you're 17, let's face it, last thing you want to be doing having messages from spirit. You want to be young, free, and single. And why should she not be? I would suggest, because I feel here she does feel very much a natural empath. I want to say to you. So I feel what she needs to do, if you can, if you're not sure yourself, get a book or maybe some read about grounding and that aspect. So she doesn't need to protect herself because the animal is not there to harm her, but she's naturally tapping into spirit world, especially at night time when the brain starts to sort of go into that filtered data ways where we can then connect more with spirit world. I want to say to you. So I feel here should be tell your daughter to be very sort of disciplined and tell it to go away, come back another day. Cats for me is very much here. It's a great energy, and what I feel is, and your daughter may want to look this up, because I actually feel what it is. I actually feel it's like an animal spirit guide that comes to help your daughter. I want to say to you, okay. So again here, your daughter feels very elegant. I want to say to you, as I sort of tap into the energy of her, and I feel here the essence of that cat is here. That feline family is coming here too. It's one of her spirit guides. Your daughter's probably not quite ready for her yet, which is absolutely fine. So I would say to you, just discipline, ask it to go away. I'll just say itself later when she's more ready to do so. And I'll get your daughter, get into the habit if she can. If she'd listened to 17, who listens at 17? I didn't. I don't listen now. But no, she does listen. Get her to practice to ground herself a bit more regularly. Going for a walk, going at fresh air, just visualizing roots coming down from her feet. There's nothing sinister with that cat that's taking place. I just feel your daughter is a natural medium, a natural empath. She's picking up on the essence, the energy that's coming through, and I feel that feline, that cat's come there for her, is basically an animal spirit guide that's there for her. And I wouldn't be surprised if your daughter gets older. I want to say to you, so don't. There's nothing to be scared of in any way, shape, or form. I feel as your daughter gets older, I would imagine, feel your daughter, if she wants to, would have the ability to do animal communication should she want to. And at 17, she's very young. She wants to go out and say experience life in itself for its all its glory. But that's where I feel she's going. So I would just get into a habit, talk to her if she listens, get her a book for Christmas, but just learn to ground herself and just be a little bit disciplined when it comes to her work, cutting off, because that's all she needs to do on a station. She probably goes into rooms and picks up on people's in a good energy, a bad day, all of that. She'll be one of those who picks up on it, which is good, but she needs to learn not to be switched on all the time. Is what I say. Okay. So again, come back in a couple of weeks if you want to insight to your daughter as well. That cat's there, but I rest assured, it's nothing. I want to say to you, for her to be scared of. It's just she's open to it, and the trouble is we are mostly all open to it, but we don't. Some people just more connected to it and not quite sure how to close it down, and that's what I feel it takes place there for your daughter. Okay, so I do hope that helps you. Right, I'm going to come here to Davy Jones. Hi there, Davy. So I don't know if I've worked with you before, Davy. So if I have, then I can't remember. And if I haven't, welcome to you here this afternoon. So let's see here. And your dad is in spirit. So we've got lots of dads today. It's coming through in spirit. I want to say to you, okay. Thank you, Elsa, and likewise to yourself. I say to you, okay. Now your dad here. Let me still hear your dad. Your essence of your dad, as he starts to come here for you. I want to say to you, okay. Now, what I feel with your dad, Davy, as he comes through, I very much want to say to you, I do feel a family man. So I know here family is very important for your father as he comes through here. I also feel he feels like it's like a man's man. He I've got two brothers. They like football. He feels like that's a regular guy. I want to say to you, like in blokey things he was making me aware of. Now, what I feel, Dave, as well with him, it could be because we're coming towards Christmas tomorrow, because I feel here it still feels quite raw. I want to say to you with the family as he comes through here for you. So again, he may have been over there a little while now, but I think because again it's a sentimental time of the year, it feels very raw, I want to say to you, around the table. The dad not being here is what's making me aware. I want to say to you. Now, also what I can hear with dad as he comes through here, and your dad's when he was here, he's not one of these people who wants to linger in the past too long. He says it as it is, job's done, moving on. Is a feeling he gives me. So he's not someone who keeps want to go over stuff. That's making me aware as he comes through here. Because also what I feel here, and I don't know if what I can hear. Did your dad whistle for some reason? Because almost like I can hear your dad randomly whistling, and it's not with what do you call it? Not with like a whistle, just whistle himself on stage, okay? So he just feels here this, and it's no particular what's the word? No random tune or song. I want to say to you, just that I'm whistling, and he likes it on stage, okay? As he does this for you. Now, I also feel here what he's showing me. So I feel here again for your father. His brother whistles. Oh, his brother whistles. Right, because I can, yeah, because I can hear the whistling, and as I know it's not a dog whistle, it's just like a whistle is what I'm hearing. But also feeling here with your dad. Now, your dad is showing me here. He's showing me you. So I don't know if this has been as he passed or around his passing. He's showing me here you holding his hand. I want to say, okay. So I can see a hand being held. It was making me aware. I want to say, okay. I also feel here your dad now. What he's showing me. So I'm not seeing your dad with loads of jewellery on. I want to say to you, but his hands look to me quite distinct. I want to say, okay. Because I think again, as I look at his hands, I know it would have been a man that would have used his hands, because he's not got just like a typing job. His hands look like hands that, he's got strong hands. But I'm seeing here, am I right here? Do you have I've got one ring. Just show me one ring. I don't feel here I've got loads of jewelry on your dad. There's something here about a ring. What is making me aware. I want to say to you, okay. And again here, so I feel here if dad would have worn a signet ring or ring, I want to take off. I want to say to you, I want to give this ring, I want to say to you, over to you. It's what you're making me aware of, okay. I also know here, again, I'm looking at your nan, your grandma. So I know that I'm going to go here that they feel to be together as well in spirit. They come through here to be together, okay. So his days, let me know. He's pointing to okay, because I just feel here. I know I'm looking at the hand, and I'm looking at the and again, it's not particularly. I know those loads of jewelry, but it's one ring was making me aware. I want to say to you, okay. Now also, now this he just given me this name, Davis. I don't, again, it might not come to your mind straight away, but just give me the name Lisa, or like sound very clear, like Lisa to me. So if there's someone in the family that connects with the name Lisa, or Lisa is in spirit, I just want to bring the name Lisa. Is what's making me aware. I want to say to you, okay. I also feel with dad here as well. So again here, daddy showing me, and I feel this is since dad has passed over. Are there children he didn't get to meet? I feel like a grandfather now, so if there's children, I'm being made of grandchildren. It was making me aware of children. And if it's two I didn't get to meet, is making me aware of. Now this is what he's showing me. Your dad's showing me you now. He's showing me you, and what he's showing me is there must be something. Again, I'm not got you wearing a shirt and tie every day for work, but there's something here about you. He's showing me you putting a shirt and a tie on. You've got a suit on. So I don't know if it'd be your wedding day necessarily, but what I'm saying is him straightening up and doing your tie up. I want to say to you, it's a strange thing you show me, but I feel here again, we're not people who are wearing suits all the time, but this is image again here of you in a suit and doing the tie up is what's making me aware. I want to say to you, okay. And again here with him now, and again your dad here. The feeling he's giving me, I know your dad is. When I say feel, I don't like being cooped up. He likes to be out on the stage. Okay, you understand? Yeah, I'm glad you understand. But and again, it's a very one of those moments that is very intimate, tender with each other. It's always what it's giving me. I want to say to you. And again, here with him, it's like now your dad also, which is showing me before he goes, I want to say to you, he's taking me to his own hair. I want to say to you, okay. So I know your dad here. I know when he, and again, dad's making me feel it made me proud of how he looked. He was showing me when I was younger, looking well, looking healthy, and his hair. And he's showing me his hair. I want to say to you, okay, because there feels a picture. I want to say to you that a particular photograph also. I don't know if your dad would have like. What I want to give to you is like the teddy boy image, because like there's a photograph of your dad in a suit. I want to say to you again, a younger man here. There was no. Could be even his brother in a photograph with him. I'm seeing another man in there, both dressed in suits. He was making me aware, and got his slim ties on. All is well. I want to say to you, okay. Now this is a message I've asked for your dad, I want to say, okay, for you today. And again here, what I feel is it's like watching, when I say just, I'm just I just want to get the words right for you before he goes. It's about, when I say watching your back, just be mindful what's being said around you, okay? The third is given, I'll say, Joe, because I feel with your dad here, it's about trust. And I feel here your dad, your dad takes a long time to really trust, I'm going to say, okay? There's an aspect about just watching. He's saying, be mindful and watch. Because I just feel here, not only if it's taking place, but I just feel here what he's giving this feeling. Because your dad is someone who would have like thought first and then acted, and that's the word he's given me to give to you on a sage, okay? So no, is daddy's well, daddy's fine. You mentioned the ring here that he's showing me, and all is well up there with your dad on a sage, okay? And I know he will not be far around all of you for Christmas, on a sage, okay? So I hope, Keith, that helps you. Right, just see here. Let's see here. Yes, you were still from Steve. Okay, let's just see here. Going to come to here to Nella. Hi there, Nella MP. A message from Steve. Thank you. Okay, message from Steve. Now this is funny because I've said your name and then I've asked a message from Steve. And what I feel, my pleasure, Davey. Okay. Now the fear I get for Steve is, so I know, because the words he actually gave to me instantly is what are you looking out for? And I feel this is more, so I know here what I feel is you are waiting for something, and I feel here it's not even, sometimes when we're waiting for something but we're not sure what we're waiting for. So this could be I know it's not a job as well, I want to say, okay? So I just feel here, Nell, this is for you. So I know something about, we almost like feel something's going to happen. We feel opportunities are going to come our way. We feel that things are going to just feel excited, apprehension about something. And this is what I feel he's actually saying to me to say to you. What are you waiting for? Because I feel there's an aspect of it, like with him, it's about you making, you creating, you manifesting what you want to create, what you want to manifest. So again, there's that message coming again, what you're waiting for. So I know there's things here. Again, it comes with a lot of love, I want to say to you, a lot of support. So I feel there's things, aspects in your life here that you are putting off, holding back for. Some of you can put things off and hold back for the right time, and I think we need, again, can be general to lots of people. When is there that right time, I want to say, okay? Oh, right, at his rest. Oh, that makes sense, because what you're waiting for is what he's telling me. I'm going to say, okay. No, so and I read that as well, which is nice to read that. Then it's like I know your Steve would have a sense of humour as well. Say, okay, he's actually said to me, "Is the weather, the weather?" Again, so he's got a sense of humour. So I just feel here again. So what I say to you, what he's saying to me to say to you is, when it feels right, just go and do it on a stage, okay? Because it just feels here, the words he gave me straight was what you're waiting for. So I just about when it's right for you is what is making me aware of on a stage. The tree feels very very poignant on a stage, because even what I'm seeing is the colour that's also so that when it's in bloom, it's in flower, it feels like the colour that comes with it feels very, very important as well. I want to say very poignant of what is making me aware of on a stage, okay? I was like, oh no, the grassroots. I can tell he's funny. He's got a great sense of humour on a stage, okay? He's one of those people, I think sometimes like it'd be hard to be miserable around him, but by the same token, he said to me I could be irritating at times. He's telling me as well on the stage, okay? And he's one of these people, you couldn't, like what feels really lovely, I want to say to Nella, it'd be like forever, when I say pushing you, to do, pushing you to move, pushing you to do. And he's like, they say that the grass don't grow on a busy street. That's the feeling your Steve gives me on the stage, okay? Just you're doing right. Oh, okay. Oh, look at the correct right, because colour, I want to say to you, feels important. So I know there's a colour you and him connect with, I want to say to you, because feel the colour when we're in flower, in bloom, feels important, I want to say to you, okay? What it's given me, and or just again that smell that comes with him. I do know what he's saying to me, I also know, and I won't get this is me, the song, but the particular song that repeats in your head, I want to say to you, okay? A song that connects you and him together. I want to say it was a very beautiful song here. And I just know here, the words, you sort of, the words go over in your mind, and you sing these words to yourself in your mind here. And it's like it's letting me know here, like just reliving, you know, our lives together as we sing those words together. It's making me aware. I want to say to you, okay? So know here, we come through a lot of sense of humour, and what you're waiting for, and you got the snow on the ground, and that feels just typical of his sense of humour, of your Steve's sense of humour. And I know again with him here, you feel, I want to say to you, you absolutely feel like you meet certain people. It's your wedding song. Oh bless you. If you've got time to put in the chat, share what your wedding song was in the chat, because it's me not getting it, but I know I can hear the words, the beautiful words. And I also know, I want to say to you here, when you know some people you meet in your life, reason, season, lifetime, he feels, I want to say to you, your soulmate. So I know the pair of you, special relationship is what is making me aware of the sage, okay? And that tree feels really, really, I want to say to you, important when it does get planted, to see it blossom, to see it grow. I want to say to you. So what I'm going to quickly do now, I'm going to pull, and if I've got them with me, I'm going to pull a card for you all. For those, sorry, that didn't get around to all of you, I'd want to thank you all for watching my live this evening. I will be back next week on New Year's Eve, same time. Oh, okay, do, but not, oh, okay, but the 90 degrees. I'll have to listen to that later. Oh, no, lovely. So I just share that song with you. Thank you for sharing. So what I'm going to do is wish you all a lovely Christmas. Take care of yourselves and try to live in the essence of love. I will say what Christmas is all about really is that period of love and loving self first. Oh, that's how interesting is that? I was just shaking a card for all of you who didn't get a message. And the card that came out as I spread about the word love is love. And I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And I think if we can just take a little bit of that in our daily life and hopefully make the world a better place for everyone, including ourselves. So lots of love to you all. I want to say to you, wishing you a good holiday season break we go up to, and take care of yourselves. And I'll be back next week. Lots of love. Take care. Bye-bye.